TV soap news and spoilers today. We're diving into all the juicy details and drama that unfolded in the latest episode of Days of Our Lives on April 24th, 2025. If you want to be ahead of the game and get the inside scoop on what might happen next, be sure to check out our prediction video. But for now, let's take a deep dive into the emotional and dramatic moments that had us glued to our screens today. Kristens' visit to EJ. Is he pretending? One of the most intriguing storylines of today's episode centers around Kristen, who pays a visit to her brother EJ after hearing the shocking news that he has finally awoken from his coma. After weeks of uncertainty and worry, Kristen is hopeful that her brother is on the road to recovery. However, as soon as she lays eyes on EJ, something feels off. There's a palpable tension in the room as Kristen observes her brother. While he's physically awake, there's an unsettling sense that something isn't quite right. Kristen's instincts tell her that EJ may be pretending to be clueless about the events that led up to his hospitalization, pretending not to remember anything about the night of the shooting. Kristen's sharp mind races, and she begins to wonder, is EJ really suffering from memory loss, or is he feigning amnesia to avoid confronting the truth? The more Kristen questions EJ, the more suspicious she becomes. She's not easily fooled, and she knows her brother well enough to spot when something's not right. Could EJ be hiding something, or is he truly as vulnerable as he appears? This mysterious behavior raises even more questions, and we can only wonder how long it will take before the truth is revealed. Kristen's visit marks the beginning of a new chapter in this already intense storyline. And viewers are left wondering whether EJ's amnesia is a genuine medical condition or a well-calculated ploy. One thing is for sure, Kristen will not rest until she gets to the bottom of this, and it's clear that her investigation will lead to some shocking revelations in the coming episodes. A new Rachel Black, Alice Hawley recast in the role. In today's episode, we were also introduced to a recast role that's bound to turn some heads. Rachel Black, now played by the talented Alice Hawley. Starting Thursday, Alice Hawley steps into the role of Rachel, bringing a new dynamic to this beloved character. The recasting has fans buzzing, as Rachel's return promises to shake things up in Salem. As we watch this new version of Rachel interact with her family and friends, there's an undeniable sense that she will bring something fresh and unexpected to the table. How will this new Rachel affect the lives of those around her? Will she hold the same grudges, ambitions, and emotional depth that viewers have come to expect from the character? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, this recasting is bound to bring exciting twists and turns to the already complicated family dynamics in Salem. Kat and Chad, the carnival fundraiser sparks something new. Another key storyline today involves Kat and Chad, and the emotional complexity of their budding relationship. Kat, still on a high after the success of the carnival fundraiser, tells Chad about how well the event went. Her eyes practically sparkle with excitement as she recounts all the fun and positive energy from the event. But Chad, ever the thoughtful and cautious one, notices the spark in Kat's eyes. Something more than just excitement about the fundraiser. It's clear to him that there's a chemistry between them. For a moment, the connection between Kat and Chad seems undeniable. But Chad is quick to dismiss the thought of pursuing anything romantic. No, this is too early, he tells himself. He recognizes that he's not ready to dive into a new relationship, especially after everything he's been through. He tells himself that he needs closure and more time to sort through his feelings before even considering dating again. Chad's reluctance to move forward with Kat is understandable. He's a man who values emotional clarity and wants to be sure of his feelings before making any big decisions. But the chemistry between him and Kat is undeniable, and it's clear that this story isn't over. As time goes on, will Chad come to realize that his feelings for Kat go deeper than just friendship? Or will he remain conflicted, unsure of what his heart truly wants? The emotional tension between these two is far from resolved, and we can't wait to see how it all plays out. Maggie's plea to Xander, a chance for redemption? Meanwhile, Xander finds himself in another emotionally charged situation as Maggie Horton steps in to offer him some much-needed advice. Maggie, Ever the compassionate soul begs Xander to be kind to the people who have hurt him. She encourages him to show grace and forgiveness, despite the pain he's endured. Xander's heart has been hardened by betrayal and disappointment, but Maggie's plea strikes a chord with him. Will Xander take Maggie's advice? Is he ready to let go of his anger and move forward with a sense of understanding and compassion? The struggle between vengeance and forgiveness is one that many of us can relate to, and Xander's internal battle promises to bring out the best and the worst in him. It remains to be seen whether he will take this opportunity for redemption or continue down a darker path of retribution. One thing is for sure, Xander's emotional journey is far from over, and we'll be watching closely to see how he handles the weight of Maggie's words. Gabby and JJ, a relationship in crisis. Over on the more volatile side of Salem, we continue to witness the fallout between Gabby and JJ. The tension between the two is palpable, and it's clear that Gabby's anger over the murder accusations is driving a wedge between them. JJ, wanting nothing more than to be with Gabby, finds himself at odds with her once again. This time, however, the stakes are even higher. Gabby's fury over the accusations has pushed her to the edge, and she's not sure if she can forgive JJ for questioning her integrity. Gabby's emotional struggle is raw and real. She's hurt, frustrated, and deeply betrayed by those who have accused her of such a heinous crime. The weight of the false accusations looms over her like a dark cloud, and it's taking a toll on her relationship with JJ. Will Gabby be able to move past the hurt and find it in herself to forgive JJ? Or will the damage caused by the accusations be too much to overcome? The emotional tension between these two characters is incredibly intense, and it's clear that their relationship is hanging by a thread. As viewers, we're left wondering if Gabby will ever be able to trust JJ again, or if this marks the end of their love story. There's so much emotional depth to this conflict, and it's not likely that we'll get an easy resolution anytime soon. But one thing's for sure, the next few episodes will be filled with emotional drama as Gabby and JJ try to navigate the fallout from this painful situation. Conclusion: a day filled with secrets, choices, and emotional struggles. Today's episode of Days of Our Lives left us with plenty to think about, from Kristens' suspicions about EJ's recovery to the emotional turmoil between Gabby and JJ. We were also treated to a recast of Rachel Black, which promises to bring new layers to her character, and we witnessed the emotional struggle between Xander and Maggie. Kat and Chad's relationship, too, is taking an interesting turn, with the chemistry between them impossible to ignore, yet still complicated by Chad's hesitation. With so many emotional storylines at play, Days of Our Lives continues to captivate us with its intricate web of relationships, secrets, and decisions. The drama is only getting started, and as always, we're left eagerly awaiting what's to come next. Will EJ's memory loss be real, or is he hiding something darker? Can Gabby and JJ heal their fractured relationship? And will Xander find redemption, or will his anger continue to cloud his judgment? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.